Hi guys, so this is Grace again and welcome back to my channel, Grace and Pete Vlog. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to all my YouTube subscribers who've been supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for all the support that you've given to me. And today is Friday. I just woke up. It's 7 a.m. in the morning here. So I'm gonna make a special breakfast for my family since Virgil, there's no class today. So I'm gonna make a special breakfast for them, for my husband and my son Virgil. So let's see guys what I'm gonna cook this morning and stay tuned. So I'm here now in the kitchen with my husband. So we are planning to make a buttermilk biscuit this morning, then also a gravy. So my husband is gonna help me to make the special buttermilk biscuit.
This is a training episode for my lovely Asawa. I'm going to teach her how to make my famous biscuits,
Yeah.
buttermilk biscuits at that.
So I'm gonna show you how he make his famous buttermilk biscuits. So stay tuned, guys.
Okay, everybody, this is the first step. First, you need some milk. Now, I normally use the powdered milk, but this will work too. You pour it into a glass. See if I'm going to have enough liquid. Maybe. I might have to add a little water later in this. Now there is no buttermilk to be purchased here in my province or anywhere I know of. I've not seen it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add about 2, maybe 3 teaspoons of vinegar to my milk. Now I do this by eye. Now, if you're in the beginning, I recommend using a spoon. I've done it so much, I pretty well know. Now what I'm going to do, this has got to be set aside. I normally do this 30 minutes in advance, but in this case here, in order to do the video, I'm doing it now. Now the next step is your dry ingredients. Now this is all-purpose flour. We don't have here in the Philippines that I've been able to find self-rising. So I'm going to put 1 cup. 2 cups. Now I'm going to make a pretty good batch of biscuits this morning so that I can give the neighbors and family members, because they generally enjoy them also. So I'm going to do 3 cups. Now you can do less, but this is generally what I do. Now, since this is not self-rising flour, it looks like I want to get some more baking powder. That's no big issue. Now, I put 3 cups in. Baking powder normally takes 1 spoon per cup. And I'm short 1 spoon, so just bear with me a moment. Okay, this is the 3rd spoon of baking powder. I just got a fresh one. Now, I usually make this a fairly heaping spoon because you want your biscuits to get kind of fluffy. Now it's biscuit, not bisquick. Let's set this aside. Now, this is sugar, just plain white sugar. This is so that you can get, you actually don't taste the sugar in the bread. Now it's going to take, with 3 cups of flour, you will need 1, 2, and it's not hardly a heaping spoon, as you can see, 3. Now what you want to do you want to mix your dry ingredients. Now you can use any type of container you want, as long as it's large enough where you're not throwing it everywhere. But you want to mix them fairly well. Now, more than likely I'll have to use some more water when I add. Now I'm going to add 2 large eggs. Now, if you want, you can use a measuring cup. This is very important. You need a good grade of vegetable oil. I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup, maybe just a little over, maybe 1/3, because I'm using 3 cups of flour. That's about 1/4. Add a little more. So I'm right at 1/3 cup. Now, the buttermilk. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's starting to curd. That's what you want. You want the buttermilk to curd. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stir it a little bit just to make sure. And it's going to take a little water. I can see that now. Let me add just a little water to this. Because I'm going to have enough liquid to get my dough. That's not a lot of water, by the way. It's about 1/4 cup. Now I know I don't use any measuring devices. Like I said, I've done it so many years. I'm usually pretty good at guessing. Now you put your buttermilk into your dough, into your flour, and now this is the thing you do. Now you want your dough. I'll show you when I get it at the proper texture. It's getting blended up. And you want to fold it over. It's getting there. I still may have to add a little more water to it. Don't know yet. Depending on the texture of my dough. Maybe not. It's getting there. Now what I'm doing, I'm turning the dough over into itself. Now this dough is going to be a little sticky at this point. Now make sure you get underneath. Now you can use a spatula or anything you want to do this. I just happen to have the spoon handy. Yeah, I maybe have to add a little more water, maybe. Make sure you get all the dough to where you can get it to turn. Now this is the fun part. You want it to, it's going to be a little sticky, but you want to knead it some. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we're in good shape. Get over here where keep the pan from rolling around. Yeah, it's going to be a little sticky. But you want the dough to become into a nice smooth texture. we're getting there. Now you want to be able to pick the dough up and fold it like so. When you get it to that point, you're getting very close to where you can make it into nice biscuits. And it's getting to a point that's not so sticky. There, we're getting there. Yes. Now, when you start seeing a little texture, I don't know if you can see this or not, but when the dough starts looking like this, you're right there at it. Now, this step here is you want the dough to rest. You want it to rest for right around 10 minutes. And so, Grace, is my lovely wife, going to pause the video so it'd be instantaneous for you. Pause. Okay, everybody, we're back. And in the meantime, while we was taking this little break, I did turn our oven on. I'm preheating it, roughly 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Depends on which formula you use. Now, next step is you need some oil, and you want to put it a little bit in your pan, in your baking pan. As you can see, it's about a tablespoon. And what you're going to do, you're going to spread this around. Get you a nice light coating. This will help keep it from sticking. And we're going to have a good sized pan of bread this time. Now if you look, I don't know if you can see this or not, you got little air pockets in your bread. That's what you're looking for. That means you've had it set on. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch off about a little bit less than a tennis ball size of dough, and I'm going to roll it around, and I'm going to pat it out a little bit to make it a nice little biscuit, something like this, as you can see. And I'm going to place it in my pan. Now, as you can see, and I roll it around, trying to make the bread as evenly as possible. If you notice, it will already start to rise from the other one I just put in. Oh, those are looking nice. And you want them close together. That's so they'll bake more even. I didn't get quite enough on this one. You can tell you got your dough right when you can roll it around and it doesn't stick to your hands. Now these are going to be a fairly large biscuit. Now you can make them smaller if you want to make a couple of pans, or you can just roll them around and form them. Now some people actually flatten it out and cut them out with a glass or something of that nature. And this is the last one. Now, let me set this out of the way and I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Now I like a little butter on mine. Now some people will use cooking oil or whatever, but I will put a spat of butter on each one. This helps give it a nice golden look when it's complete. I didn't put enough on that one. Stuck to my knife. I know it's not always even, but it's sufficient. And there we go. Now, the next step is actually placing them in the oven. The baking time will vary depending on sea level. Here in the Philippines, we're at sea level basically. About here our poppy is about 70 foot off the sea. And what I want to do, try to get it in the center as much as possible. Now it's going to take roughly 20 minutes. Then I'll switch over to the border, the top burner of the oven, to brown the top. If you give it about 20 minutes, you can tell because you can see the bottom of the bread and they start looking brown. And that's when you need to switch over to the broiler. So until then, about 20 minutes, I'll see you then.
So we have this buttermilk biscuit and some gravy. Wow, we have some
A genuine hillbilly breakfast.
yeah.
Icy cold milk, eggs over sunny side up,
Yeah.
bacon,
Yeah, and look at
ham.
that gravy. I make it special for us. And look at that biscuit.
Genuine hillbilly biscuits. These are fantastic, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know it's good. And we're gonna eat now. Let's
Yeah.
eat, guys. Virgil, put some biscuit on your plates.
Biscuit, no.
Yeah.
You don't want biscuit?
So let's eat, guys. Thank you so much for watching my
You know what you're missing not having biscuit and
video
gravy.
this morning. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, Grace and Pete Vlog, and also my husband's channel. What is that? Philippine Retirement by Pete the Hellbelly. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.